it is widely known that for an organ transplant to be successful, then the blood groups have to be compatible. But this does not apply to everybody. Let's get into it. Dr. Lori West is a pediatric cardiologist who was touched by the fact that a very big percentage of children are being born with cardiac heart diseases and malformations that required them to get a new heart for them to be able to survive. So Dr. Lori goes digging, because then the norm was that, of course, for there to be an organ transplant, then the blood groups have to be compatible. But Dr. Lori discovers that in a majority of the infants between birth and 6 months, there are no isoimagglutins. What are these things? So we've done a video previously that looks at blood groups and how really who is compatible for who and why. For example, the reason as to why a blood group A cannot receive from a blood group B is because blood group A has an antibody that recognizes blood group B, and for that reason they are not compatible. So this antibody is what you call an isoimagglutinin. So since the body has not been exposed as much between birth and the point of 6 months, then most babies often do not have isoimagglutins, and therefore that makes them eligible for organ transplant. And in this case specifically for Dr. Lori, it was the heart transplant from donors that are not of the same blood group as these infants. So she carried out this clinical trial in the 1990s and followed up the children until they were up to, the oldest should have been 4 years old, and a majority of these children survived. And to date, because of Dr. Lori's work, very many infants are able to get a new heart from donors whose blood groups don't match theirs and survive for many, many years. So thank you, Dr. Lori.